So the best parts of 2020,
A few minutes later.
honestly, probably at 11:59 on December 31st, when we literally have 1 minute left in the year, and I know that this raggedy 2020 is gonna be over and completely done with, and I'm so excited. I'm ready for 2021. I am manifesting so much in 2021, but we're not here to talk about me. We are here to talk about pop culture's little angels who gave us so much to talk about in the entertainment world this year. So let's talk about the most powerful, the most amazing, the most scandalous type of events that happened this year in 2020. So, back in January, let's start there, the beginning of the year, when Meghan Markle and Prince Harry literally shocked the world and broke our hearts when they announced that they were stepping down as senior royals and that they were no longer going to participate in their duties and that they were going to be financially independent from the crown. And let me just say, this broke my heart because of the simple fact that I love the whole fairy tale story. I love the whole princess prince thing. And I really thought, since I've been following Will and Kate since they were dating, I was excited to see all of them to come together as like a powerful foursome. With that being said, I am sensitive to how the media and the Commonwealth practically made it their mission to destroy Meghan, addressing her family, her race, her spending, etc. With that, and how Harry hates the paparazzi after the way they came after his mother back in the day. It was only a matter of time before they pulled out. So, I mean, I guess I can't be hurt, but I mean, I am sad. I was really excited to see a girl in the royal family that not necessarily looked like me, but she did have a little black in her. Like her mama was black, and she was at the wedding, and she was sitting up there with the queen and whatnot. I'm like, yes, like the world is progressing. It's taken a long time, but it is progressing. So I mean, that just makes me a little sad because, and I loved all the outfits she would wear. Cause Lord, oh, all the fascinators and the oh my goodness. So I am gonna miss that. But she's said to be doing a lot of work in America right now, so I guess we'll be on the lookout for that. Maybe we'll talk about that in the future. All right, let's move on. Then in February, the Super Bowl, of course, happened, and this amazing Latin themed performance by Shakira and J Lo happened. It was freaking amazing. The makeup, the hair, it was literally everything on J Lo. Her MUA and her hairdresser, they killed it because literally she was sweating and her makeup didn't look crazy and her hair, it didn't frizz up. It wasn't all in the way. It wasn't in her face. I mean, until the end, it was a little in her face, but I mean, you know, she was dancing. And she was shaking it like a salt shaker for a 50-year-old. You know what I'm saying? Like she was really, and the Shakira, them hips still, they don't lie because they was shimmying, they was shaking, they was shaking, and they was shimmying, honey. Okay, tell them again. But although the reviews were mixed because of Jenny's little moment on the pole, showing off some of her moves from her movie Hustlers earlier in the year. Also, did anyone catch that the whole performance was Latin themed? Obviously, because they're Latin, but you know, everything was popping off with Trump and how they were keeping people's children and people's families in cages. And you know, the NFL was not on the right side of that with the whole Kaepernick thing. So I low key feel like that's why they got involved with a Latin themed show, but that's a different convo for a different day because that might be a little heavy of a topic for my channel. Let's move on. So, do you guys remember that like reality Netflix dating show where they had people like isolated in pods, talking to multiple people and never seeing their faces in hopes of finding like genuine love? Yeah, you know that one? Love is Blind. You remember that? When everyone was freaking infatuated with that show. Oh my gosh, I literally watched the whole season in like 2 days. And they even had two successful marriages come out of the show with Amber and Matt, as well as Cameron and Lauren. So, keeping up with Netflix shows, let's talk about Tiger King, the literally sole thing that got us through those first few weeks of quarantine when everything was starting to get real serious with the Rona and we were stuck in the house and all everybody was talking about was Tiger King. Yes, it literally got 34 million views in the first 10 days of premiering. The true crime series had people infatuated with Joe Exotic and Carol Baskin and their cat drama. By the way, has anyone figured out if she killed her husband Don yet? Because literally, like, I really want to know that. And because she walking free and she was on Dancing with the Stars, like she really living it up after this whole Netflix show. And what if she really did kill her man? Like, who is you to benefit all this great stuff? So then, after all all of that, we get our first real Kardashian brawl, like physical brawl, besides like, when Kim bopped Chloe with her purse a couple years ago, like an actual slap or whatever with her makeup on the wall and everything was going down. And I actually did a video on this a couple of months ago talking about this Kardashian brawl. Click right here or up there. I don't know. Maybe it's on both. I don't know. There you go. Click so you can see that video because I talk all about that situation. But if we want to rewind, let's talk about how they were arguing over how the fact that Kourtney does not work hard and never wants to film for the show. And fast forward 8 months later, here we are. And the show's not even coming on air anymore. So I guess Kourtney was ahead of her time and she knew what she was doing and she knew what was coming on period. She manifested that the show was going to end. But I heard they were doing something on Hulu really soon. So maybe we'll be talking about that in a couple months. So we'll see. Now, the best word to come out of 2020, I don't know if it's the best word or the most, I don't know what kind of word it is, but it really sets a new bar low for relationship standards and what is expected and stuff like that. Like, whatever. Thanks, Jaden Will, for entanglement. Appreciate you. I actually did a video on my channel a couple of months ago on their tumultuous relationship that somehow works for them. Thanks to August going public after years of rumors, it sent Jada and Will to the red table to air out all their dirty laundry, and I'm so glad it did because my lord, was that entertaining. It was literally the most entertaining 13 minutes, like, of Jada jumping around, saying everything but the word affair.
Yeah, and then I got into an entanglement with August. That's what I said.
An entanglement?
Yes.
Like, whatever. Let's get scandalous. Megan the Stallion and Cardi B giving us that female anthem, giving them that female anthem of the year in that WAP. Oh, period. So, I don't know, was it too much or were people just sensitive to women talking vulgar? Despite that, it went on to debut at the #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 and sparked a popular TikTok dance that just had some people looking crazy, rolling all over the floor, including me. I'm fucking wah. And to round it out on a positive note, something that we've been praying for the last 4 years just happened in this past November, and that is Joe Biden and Kamala Harris getting elected. Kamala, or soon to be Madam Vice President, is now first female, first African American, and first Asian American to be elected as Vice President. And Joey made some history himself with receiving the most votes cast for any presidential candidate, but we all know why that is. So, Joey, please hold it down, do your job, and make our vote count because we worked hard for this, okay? Through all the foolery, we gonna get back to some sense in the next 4 years. Thank you, Jesus. Was that too political? I'm sorry. So that's it for this episode of E with the T. But before we get going, I would like to announce the participant in my giveaway who won, and that is Kendall Simmons. Girl, you're about to get a headband in the mail. Send me your Instagram and your address so that I can send you some stuff, and we're gonna repost you, so make sure you take a picture in your headband so that we can repost it on E with the T. Thank you so much for participating. If you did not get to participate in my giveaway, don't worry, there's so much more to come, so stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and make sure you follow E with the T's Instagram right here and Erin Hunter TV's Instagram so you can get personal content as well as your fashion, gossip, and celebrity content. Thank you so much for watching and see you guys next week. Bye.